I'm here with open hands. I have been loud, I have been lost, and I have been afraid, but underneath it all, I know what I am asking for. I do not want my will, I want yours, 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 Take this restless heart and make it honest. Take this broken voice and make it clear. If I have a gift, then let it serve you. If I have a light, then place it here. I've seen the dark, but I still see beauty. I have felt the weight, but I still feel grace. There is joy alive inside the morning. There is mercy written on your face. So lead me where my pride cannot follow. Teach me what my fear does not know. If the road gets hard, then walk beside me. If I lose my way, then bring me home. I want your will, not mine. I want your heart, not my design. I want the path that you have chosen, even when I cannot see the signs. I want your peace, not control. I want your fire in my soul. If all things work together for your children, then take my life and make it whole. Your will, your way, your light, your grace, your love, my breath, my life, my yes. Thank you for the world you placed around me. Thank you for the people that I meet. Help me carry joy into the silence. Help me leave your kindness where I've been. I know there is pain I cannot answer. I know there are wounds I cannot heal, but I can be a candle in the hallway. I can be a hand that proves you're real. So make me slow to speak in anger. Make me quick to give what I can give. Let my life become a living altar. Let my worship be the way I live. I want your will, not mine. I want your heart, not my design. I want the path that you have chosen, even when I cannot see the signs. I want your peace, not control. I want your fire in my soul. If all things work together for your children, then take my life and make it whole. I believe you, I love you, I know you love me too. I have felt you in the silence. I have seen what grace can do. I do not need to understand it. I do not need to see the end. If you are walking in the valley, then even there I have a friend.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Alexander Tyler Pierce, and this is my reflection on creating my player profile for Psychology of Play. During this project, I noticed that I naturally start with a very ambitious creative vision. I did not want to just make a basic slideshow. I wanted the project to feel cinematic, futuristic, and connected to my identity as a digital cinematography student. My original goal was to animate every part of the player profile. At first, that was much harder than I expected. The AI-generated clips did not maintain continuity, and the character and environments changed, and the animations did not always follow the prompts correctly. I also noticed that when I can clearly see something in my mind, I become very determined to make the final product match that vision. That determination helps me, but it can also create frustration when the technology doesn't immediately cooperate. My first response was to simplify the process. I generated the images as completed presentation slides, included all the required information, and edited the entire slideshow together in Kindle Live. I added transitions, pacing, and original background music that I produced using Suno. At that point, I had finished a project that I could have submitted. However, once I saw the completed slideshow, I realized that the slides could also serve as a visual blueprint for the animated version I originally wanted. Instead of abandoning the animation concept, I went back to Grok Imagine and changed my process. I simplified the instructions, worked through the project one clip at a time, and focused on animating the completed images instead of asking the model to invent an entire connected sequence from scratch. I continued advising and revising until it worked. Eventually, I successfully animated every clip. That experience confirmed that my grit score of 4.25 represents me accurately. What helped me succeed was persistence, a clear creative goal, and a willingness to adapt. I did not remain attached to only one method. I completed a strong backup version, learned from it, and then used it to improve the final version. The greatest challenge was balancing ambition with what the technology could realistically produce. I also had to manage frustration and avoid treating every unsuccessful generation as wasted time. One weak for concept that connects directly to this project is cognitive reappraisal. The course explains that our response to stress is influenced by whether we perceive something as a threat or a challenge. Cognitive reappraisal means changing how we interpret a stressful situation and focusing on what we can control. A specific example was my decision to create the static slideshow. At first, that felt like I was giving up on my original animation idea. After changing my perspective, I saw that it was not a failure, it was a prototype, a storyboard, and a completed backup plan. That shift reduced my frustration and helped me recognize the resources I already had. The static slides became the foundation that allowed me to return to the animation process with a clear strategy. This also connects to the week 4 idea of exploration, being open to unexpected results and using them to produce new ideas or breakthroughs. What initially looked like a setback became the step that made the finished animation project possible. Moving forward, I can apply this lesson by testing technology earlier, building a strong visual plan before production, and creating backup options without seeing them as compromises. I also learned that persistence does not mean repeating the same unsuccessful approach. Real persistence means staying committed to the goal while remaining flexible about the process. That lesson will be especially valuable in filmmaking, where equipment, locations, schedules, performances, and creative plans can change unexpectedly. I want to carry forward the ability to adapt, solve problems, and keep the purpose of the story at the center of every decision. In the end, this project became stronger because the original process did not work immediately. I learned that my mindset is most effective when combined with ambition and patience, grit with flexibility, and creativity with practical problem solving. That is the kind of filmmaker and teammate I am continuing to become. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.